So right now we have DJ Archer and Kyle Troupe in our second match. Anthony Simonson and Jason Belmonte are awaiting. And of course, $1 million bonus for 300 games from the PBA and Cox in the championship. And Jason Belmonte going for an 11th major and PBA history. But first, two players looking for major championship number 1.
Yes, and then just freeze with the foul.
Through the face a bit, and the first time we have seen a split in this match, and it's a nasty one.
Good start.
Not an easy one to make. You got it.
So here is DJ Archer out of Spring, Texas. 2 career tour titles from the Houston area. And you noticed something in warm-ups that he has already made an adjustment to his game.
Well, it looks like he was going with just a little bit more loft, but I spoke with his tour roommate, Tommy Jones. He said, nah, it's about normal.
And he, too, went through the face.
I talked about in the old pattern that we might see Jason Belmonte lofting a little bit once he gets deep enough because he has to avoid hitting that left gutter cap. But here we see DJ Archer doing it.
And he'll take that outside to side to side. 80% conversion chance for DJ Archer.
Much better.
It is much better. Now, what is the advantage he is gaining by lofting or lobbing that ball out there?
Well, typically when a player lofts it, it's to try to get the ball to not hook. The ball can't hook when it's in the air. DJ, this is just part of his style. He catches so much of it at the bottom of the swing that this keeps the ball from hooking early and helps him to get it down the lane, because not only does he really get on it, meaning power at the release point, but he also throws it slower.
Broke up all sorts of trouble and gets a strike he had to have following the open of the first frame. If you go high, you're basically going right at the head pin, and that can be disastrous even for the very best. Oh, and that's just unfair to see a nice shot with a ringing 10 with that 6-pin wrapping around the 10.
To the right. And just inside the 10.
95% of the time.
To the right. And just inside the 10.
95% of the time. Archer, we've seen that one left already today by Kyle Troupe at 2-4-8. And that 8-pin back there called a sleeper. Turn and will.
And you could look at the dullness of that bowling ball. That just shows you how rough the surface is and how much surface the players are using on this extremely long pattern.
DJ Archer picks up the strike in the 4th. That gives us a chance to check in with Kimberly Pressler.
Thanks, guys. So, EJ, let's talk about that 9th frame when your ball went wide.
Yeah, it was just a bad shot. It was my miss this week. I was trying to throw the ball so slow, and about once a game, my hand would just go around it.
Well, put your analyst hat on for a second here and tell me what's happening with the lanes.
Well, they're breaking down pretty good. The oil is pretty thin on the lane. This pattern's pretty long, so the oil's spread out pretty thin. And as it breaks down, the guys are just going to move farther and farther left and try to use a little more rotation on their bowling ball and keep their speed really slow. And that was the keys to success this week on this pattern.
All right, thank you so much for your time.
Kyle Troupe not there yet, but he's capable of lofting the ball as well.
He is on that left lane that he has not struck on yet in this game. Until now, and he buried it. Absolutely perfect. Archer, a national champion, West Texas A&M bowling team. 4th in the 04 UBC Masters, his highest performance in a major to date. And that's got to hurry, and he has a 2-4-10.
Icy. No friction.
Going for it. No. Trying to kick that 2 over. And suddenly Archer had that 1-pin lead. He now trails by 13 through 5. And Troupe will be moving to the right lane where he has struck both times so far. So this is a big shot right here. Perfect. Nice. Split apart the 8 and the 9. And DJ Archer recovered the only way he could have with a strike to stay alive in this battle with Kyle Troupe. Of a high shot right there to the face.
That shot there was definitely left of target for Kyle Troupe.
He'll try to put that in the pocket, and he misses.
I mean, Belmo said I was going to chop that, so at least it is.
DJ Archer right back in the match.
Archer's going to have to do something about that right lane, though, and that's what he's going to be up on next. Meantime, Troupe again high, and he is going to catch a gigantic break. And then Jason Belmonte after that. Belmo going for major number 11 today. DJ Archer on the right lane where he's nothing better than 7 spare or open, and he made whatever adjustment had to be made and comes through flush.
Yeah, and all of a sudden DJ has a 12-pin advantage, taking advantage of the open frame by Kyle Troupe.
Of course, Tim, a very distinguished player in his own right, and great to see him out here. He's had multiple knee surgeries, had to take some time off, and great that he is here with us. He had his arm in the air, thought he had it, and ended up with a soft 10.
Spare here. He'll still have an 11-pin lead. 95% of the time, tour average. The pros make that.
Well, he knows he had an opportunity to really ruin the Troupe there with a strike, and he just did not get it, and he even thought he had it.
Absolutely, he sure did. He was in great position to really put his foot on the throat of Kyle Troupe. Now Kyle needs to get back on the strike train.
And you see how close they are in max scores, just 1 pin difference. And Troupe in that 300, it was in qualifying match play, and got him back in when he was looking like he wasn't going to make the show. That 300 really got him going, and perhaps that strike would get him going as well.
In other words, nobody better than shaping it the way I just described.
Yeah. That's why he is the #1 seed and the top player in the world at the moment, and has been for a few years.
215 max score for DJ Archer. 194 max score for Kyle Troupe.
Goalposts down, 10 pin remaining.
A spare here, 2 strikes in the 10th frame, and DJ Archer will advance and take on Anthony Simonson. Taking his time.
Yeah, Kyle Troupe may be in a position where he can't do anything here. DJ Archer will dictate this match. Messenger's going to stop in the middle.
Well, guess what? Kyle Troupe's not done yet.
Nope, absolutely not now. First things first. We've showed you a few times already the 95% conversion rate, but I'd love to have it broken down to in the 10th frame of a critical match conversion rate, but no problem for the veteran out of Texas.
Dave, Kurt, re-rack.
And he wants a re-rack.
If he strikes on this ball, he will force Kyle Troupe to get all 3 strikes in the 10th frame to beat him.
If he goes 2 strikes and 9, we'll have a 1-ball roll-off. But again, that depends on this shot here. Okay, 9-pin was was reluctant, but kicked aside. Did he throw that a little harder?
It just faced the pocket perfectly and almost went right by the 9-pin. But let me just say this. To a bowler's psyche, needing 3 strikes in the 10th frame, a heck of a lot harder than needing 2 strikes in 9. If he gets 9 there, that's why that strike is so big. That strike with the fill shot is huge. Now he has to have all 3 to win.
Well, this lane, he's done well so far. He struck 3 times. He didn't like it. He didn't like it. He got a break. So again, he must throw another strike right here.
Come on,
One more, and he will move on to face Anthony Simonson. Strike to win. He's moving on. Kyle Troupe has advanced, so we're going to have all 2-handers for the rest of the afternoon in Columbus. The Afro Fish comes through with the trifecta when he had to do it.